Thinking of buying a car? Well, make sure to watch this video before you decide because we will be sharing important money rules that will help you in choosing the best car in the market. Hello there, this is Foxfire Finance and we are committed to spreading the great news and concepts of the FIRE movement to anyone dreaming of a better life. We aim to help you achieve your goals by providing meaningful tips and strategies that will bring you closer to your dreams of financial independence and retiring early. But first, don't forget to subscribe, burn that like button, and ring the notification bell to be updated on our latest releases to guide you on your way to FIRE. So, you want to buy a car. Whether it's your first car or your fifth, buying a vehicle is always a significant decision, and we're here to guide you through that process. There are a number of rules that every car buyer looking for financial independence and early retirement should keep in mind before purchasing their cars. First among these useful tips is the 1/10 rule. If you haven't, then let me explain this to you better. Let's start the first money rule by breaking down the 1/10 rule real quick. Think of it this way. If you're buying a car, your monthly payment shouldn't be more than 1/10 of what you make each month. It's a cool guideline to make sure your car payments don't mess up your money flow. Keep your finances stress-free. You might be wondering why you need to follow this rule. How much does it impact your decision? Well, if you're serious about achieving FIRE, keep in mind that this rule is a crucial tip for all your vehicle purchase decisions. The first reason would be affordability. Affordability is central to making smart financial decisions, especially when purchasing items as significant as a car. By prioritizing affordability, you ensure that your budget remains balanced, allowing you to manage your expenses effectively. If you splurge excessively on a vehicle, you might end up allocating too large a portion of your income to it. This can lead to neglecting other important financial obligations or aspects of your life, such as savings, bills, or even leisure activities. Thus, it's essential to gauge the affordability of a car, ensuring it doesn't disrupt your overall financial equilibrium or lifestyle. Another crucial decision why this rule works is because you need to consider unexpected expenses. Alright, let's break it down. When you think about getting a car, it's not just about that monthly payment you need to own it. There's more to the story. Imagine this. You've got to fill it up with gas regularly, and trust me, that can add up. Then there's the usual upkeep, things like oil changes and the occasional new tire. And don't forget insurance, because accidents happen. Speaking of which, cars can sometimes surprise us with a hiccup or two, leading to unexpected repairs. If you spend too much on just the monthly payments, where's the cash for all these other things gonna come from? That's why the 1/10 rule rocks. It ensures you've got some wiggle room in your budget for those surprise costs. So, it's always wise to think beyond just the car's price tag. Now, if you ask how you can effectively stick to this rule, then these things should be on the top of your list. Making a bigger down payment, getting the best financing program for your purchase, and if you are to get a loan, always consider getting a shorter loan term. The second thing you should ponder on before buying a vehicle are total ownership costs. When you look at the car's price tag, it's tempting to believe that that's the only amount you'll spend. However, that's just the tip of the iceberg. Beyond the sticker price, several additional costs come into play. Firstly, there are taxes on the vehicle. Depending on where you live and the car's value, this can add a significant chunk to your initial cost. Then there's the registration fee to make the car officially yours and legal to drive. Don't forget about insurance, a necessary expense to protect both you and your vehicle. And of course, routine maintenance, oil changes, brake checks, tire replacements. They all ensure your car stays in tip-top shape for years. So when you're considering buying a car, always account for these additional expenses. The total ownership cost is more than just the initial purchase price. When deciding between a new or used car, there's more to consider than just the price. Used cars are like that classic vinyl record. They've got some history and they can be a lot cheaper. A big perk of going the used route is that a car's value drops the most in its first few years, meaning you skip that steep depreciation. In simple terms, you're getting more bang for your buck, especially since the car's value doesn't drop as rapidly after that. On the flip side, new cars are like the latest smartphone release. They come fresh out of the box with warranties, giving you peace of mind against unexpected repair costs. Plus, They're loaded with the latest tech and features, from advanced safety systems to snazzy entertainment options. In a nutshell, it's a trade-off. Used cars can be kinder to your wallet, while new cars offer the latest comforts and a safety net with their warranties. Third, always check the vehicle's fuel efficiency. Here's something super important when picking a car: fuel efficiency. Picture this: you've got two cars in front of you. One guzzles gas like there's no tomorrow, while the other sips it slowly. Which one seems better for your wallet? Right, the fuel sipper. Fuel prices are a bit like roller coasters. They go up and down, and up and down, and up and down. And with how much we drive, these costs can add up over time. A car that's fuel efficient is kind of like having a secret discount card at the gas station. Over months and years, those savings can be significant. So when you're out there browsing for cars, don't just look at the color or the fancy features, check out how many miles it can run on a gallon. Think of it as an investment. The more efficient the car, the more cash stays in your pocket in the long run. Fourth, the car's resale value should also be reviewed. Let's talk about something often overlooked when buying a car: its resale value. Think of cars like fashion. Some styles are timeless and always in demand, while others, not so much. When you buy a vehicle, you're not just spending money, you're also making an investment. Here's why it matters. All cars lose value over time. That's just how it goes. This loss in value is called depreciation, but not all cars lose their value at the same pace. Some might drop in value like a rock in water, while others take their sweet time. If you ever decide to sell or trade in your vehicle, you'll want one that's still worth a decent amount. So when shopping for a car, do some homework. Look into which models hold their value well over time. A car with a good resale value is like a gift that keeps on giving, making your initial purchase smarter in the long run. And finally, don't skip a good test drive. Alright, here's a golden nugget of advice when car shopping. The test drive is king. Imagine buying shoes without trying them on. Sounds risky, right? Cars are no different, except they're a way bigger investment than those sneakers. Taking a car for a spin isn't just about seeing if it moves forward and backward. It's your chance to truly feel the car. How comfortable is the seat? Is the steering responsive? Do you hear any weird noises, or is the ride smoothly quiet? Maybe the brakes feel a bit spongy, or the view from the rear view mirror isn't great. These little details can make or break your driving experience. And honestly, you won't know until you're actually in the driver's seat, cruising down the road. So no matter how shiny or techy a car seems, never skip the test drive. It's your personal try before you buy moment. The journey to getting your dream car should be thrilling, not riddled with financial stress. By sticking to the 1/10th rule and considering the factors we discussed today, you're setting yourself up for a smooth drive into the future. Did you find this video helpful? If this guide lit the spark for your wealth journey, then burn that like button and don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more tips on how you can reach your financial goals. Until next time, we are Foxfire Finance, and keep that fire burning.